Let me tell you something. Just how fucking stupid and lazy you cunts have become, and I'm talking to all my men. In fact, I'm calling you cunt. Yeah, you better fucking sit up and pay attention. NICKLAUS was in HOFSTRA with me, asked me to marry him as himself. I mean, I have image, but this is what happens. I have image with him with the ashy blonde like I am, not the Nordic white blonde, but the ashy blonde, dirty blonde is what they call it. But we also have a high red content to our hair, and I personally really love his color eyes with like a red hue to it. So sometimes my Halacon eye sees him one way, and I have multiple monitors and monitoring lizard authorities with Elizabethan I did not approve of. So sometimes my memory image, excuse me, of him is my retinas picked up a ruddy, dark red, like a red, almost blackish color, like almost as if it was like a dark maroon, kind of like the show Riverdale. I mean, his is more like, his is a little too fire engine red, but I know that's why you did it. But a little more black in that, but that's like the color that like I really love with his eyes. But I mean, that's my personal favorite. But I know he also comes sometimes looking like when we were twins, as he was Mark King. He was also more, but again, we can change our appearance. We're changelings. You know, I know that gets confusing for humans, but again, Stargate gets it, and I got real fucking issues with over the heads of humans. I mean, like, yeah, okay, I can see that there's 3 cunts in a skirt inside the fucking U.S. office of problems for lockdown against the macadamia nuts that have been educating the criminals better than they've been educating the good guys. So I have to go to like strict lockdown until I get my government secure in the homeland of 50 postage stamps, where New York's #1, because that's where I'm fucking sitting, and I can see the visual changes, and I reported it to, I don't know if they were National Guard, they were some kind of security, private security force for me that called on Judy's line to help me out because she was calling around, had questions. So they assigned me somebody, but I don't know who that was, and I don't have access to that paper or what the name was. But I know it's on U.S. record. So anyway, so I think all I had to do was confirm the details. I mean, yeah, am I colluding with the helpful guys in my own government? Yeah, that's why I'm a registered fucking spy in 1982 and I arrived in 1978. But you knew that when my birth certificate arrived like 100 years ago as things were fucking going sideways. I mean, I got the same papers with all on record with all of you. But anyway, I know trying to talk to anybody outside space agency, but my space agent, not like the fucking moon idiots that keep going to fucking rocket school and going like, we're doing G-force in a circle. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I'd be more fucking excited for you on the like Tweety Twat wheel if you didn't have fucking like enemy combatants joining you on the other side of the fucking circle while you're enjoying G-force to prepare for like driving equipment that they're not fucking allowed in. Any of you fucking remember how to use a gun from training? I'm just fucking curious. Anyway, I have to regain my thought after that because now I got a fucking visual of somebody laughing their ass off and I know exactly who you are, dick. Yeah, he's in his I told you so. I told you one day this was gonna backfire on all you idiots, but whatever. So, I mean, it is just, how do you paint your country back into the fucking proper order and get funding again? Well, let's see. I don't know. There's some fucking real stringent rules, and right now, you've got some blaring problems, and I don't even need to say the words. The other guys know, because they've been briefed however long ago. So, I had, I called it Michael Bolton, but I know it was, Yeltsin. He, when he met me in Extra Spatial, said he had used my extra equipment, being that he was a Romano and I was a star goddess, and he knew, but he didn't know what I knew. And then he had papers showing me a picture of my grandmother and grandfather, confirm that she was a De Filippo and a De Roya, And my grandfather was a Cataruza. And he said, does that look like something that you want in your future with your special that you were born for? And I said, that's exactly what I want, you know? He said, I think that he actually looks a little bit like your grandfather. And I said, he does? And I got all excited. And he says, you don't remember what he looks like? And I said, I can't. He says, I thought that you met him. And I said, I did? I said, when? He couldn't tell me. And I said, I might have, but I just don't know. I can't remember. So he said, you're right. He said, you know, I have friends elsewhere. He said, but that are allowing me to do this so I can come meet you. Right, and I'm going to send a letter over to where his acrylics or whatever you call it over there, were going to be. So this way there was a handwritten note from me with like a trinket. So this way they knew that what he did in extra special one time, whatever, to prove that it was real and allowable and how serious and dangerous this is going to be if we don't get our shit together as the same kind of star seedlings of like one big happy related somewhat family at some level of strictest rules for now till I can blow the lines out of what doesn't belong in traveling suits because of integrated problems in the U.S. fucking Pentagon, a fucking Bermuda Triangle. They got fucking, I swear to God, they took off their uniforms, they put on Bermuda shorts and fucking, like, penny loafers, and they're walking around with a sombrero going, like, it's your fucking government, not mine. Tell me when, like, this look is gonna be acceptable again, because I like to put my uniform back on, but I don't want to look like any of you fucking enemies of the state, of consciousness, and humans. I'm waiting for, like, Margaritaville Day. Maybe once you'll invite me over, but whatever. So I'll just sit here quietly in my car by myself and, like, pray that, like, maybe one of you who got the message up ahead gets ahead in enemy combatant territory, which is why we zoned District of Columbus. Is actually, I had to read district being the strictest combat zone for anything that's fucking U.S. and official, red, white, and blue, white, only men. Yeah, so, one woman, right, we only need one woman, we got her, right. We have a problem because the Bermuda Triangle of Pentagon of problems that let all the enemies in, and they're going with London and the Queen that's causing all the fucking issues. As was reported by Space Agency, the only one approved, not the other ones that go around in a circle and claim that it's like Disneyland. Anyway, so here we are in 2020. I'm still waiting for one man, and it's NICKLAUS, and he was with me in 1998, and then all of a sudden, he has to get torn away after he asked me to marry him. I'm like, absolutely. Maybe I got pregnant, maybe I didn't, but I hope that I fucking am. But, like, wait, now you're leaving, like, where are you going? Right, and then all of a sudden, he, like, never comes back and never calls. I never hear from him, never see from him, like, again. And then Roemer fucking won't stop calling me. I'm, like, crying in my bed. I'm like, listen to me. I don't want to be mean to you or whatever, but, like, I'm really upset right now, and I don't feel like talking about it. I was like, I'm upset about my real boyfriend. I was like, so stop calling me, and I hung the phone up. But the fucking persistent little piece of shit that you bought his head for fucking kept calling. So I went out for fucking ice cream. Somebody robbed my apartment, stole all of my, like, grandmother's jewelry. Not that she had anything worthwhile. She was from welfare, but, like, her kid bought her something that was nice. And then I go to Jason Roemer's house, and there's all of a sudden they install a retractable awning. Anybody fucking catch that memo? With a penis and a red, white, and blue flag. Maybe you went to work in Bermuda shorts. Whatever. Prove a point that the guys in the uniforms are really wearing the Bermuda shorts. They're just not telling anyone. Anyway, so, Jason Roemer, that I did not fucking want, that you took my guy I really wanted in 1998, who was supposed to be Benjamin's father, away, and you didn't give me fucking access to him in state of New York. Department of really fucking helpful, not. And so now I get fucking the paid for advertisement of the ugliest man on the face of the fucking planet with his Brillo hair, his big fucking duck beak, his duck walk, frog legs, ugliest fucking guy. And now he's the father to Benjamin, Daniel, and he thinks he's fathers to Alexander, but he's not. until I could fucking get rid of them, which I did in Virginia, so I met a couple of other nice locals, so they knew I wasn't a fucking real nut. I wasn't a macadamia nut like the rest of them. And then I got, the retractable awning was a real fucking problem, because that signaled trafficking and whatnot elsewhere. I don't know if you're all reading off the same fucking one woman's playbook, but, like, how do you come fucking help her and save the rest of the world, and be a real fucking U.S. hero? I don't know. I guess nobody got the same fucking manual. I'm the only one who wrote it, and I'm only looking for one fucking guy. So thanks for the fucking TEOFRIO dipshit. Didn't want him either. But here we are. You got fucking skirts still in the government of U.S. territory. You got colors in there. You won't fucking kill them. And I'm still sitting here waiting, explaining your part, even though you could have showed them with space agency metadata before fascist book took off and the fucking computing era of why did somebody fucking shoot Bill Gates in the fucking head before it happened and before Macintosh. Steve Wozniak never fucking had to happen. You assholes playing like chess games with, well, maybe I could be rich or I could be a sign rich. Oh my god, there's so many fucking enemies. Why are you not fucking sniping every fucking one out?